Welcome to Co-Pilot Podcasts. You know that feeling when you're at a Filipino gathering and suddenly everyone breaks into perfect harmony? It's not just coincidence. Today, we're diving into why Filipinos are known worldwide for their incredible love of singing.
And it's fascinating because this isn't just a modern phenomenon, it actually goes back centuries.
Wait, really? How far back are we talking?
Get this, in the 16th century, European explorers were already documenting how musically gifted Filipinos were. Antonio Pigafetta, this Venetian scholar, noted that the natives he met played music so harmoniously that they clearly had good musical sense.
That's incredible. So this reputation as a singing nation isn't just a modern stereotype?
Not at all. Antonio de Morga, a Spanish colonial official, literally called the Philippines a singing nation because people would sing during every activity.
And that tradition has clearly carried through to today. I mean, you can't walk through a Filipino neighborhood without hearing karaoke, right?
Exactly. And what's really interesting is how accessible it is. You can find karaoke machines everywhere, from shopping malls to public transport terminals, even roadside eateries.
And it's super affordable too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you can sing for as little as 5 pesos, that's less than $1, per song in public areas. It's really democratized the whole experience.
That's amazing. But let's talk about how it actually affects people's lives. What role does singing play in Filipino society?
Well, it's really become this incredible social catalyst. It breaks the ice at reunions, turns strangers into friends, and gives everyone a chance to shine.
Even the shy ones?
Absolutely. There's this beautiful thing about Filipino karaoke culture, there's no judgment. Even shy titas and serious titos get their moment to shine.
That's such a powerful way to build community.
And it goes even deeper than that. For Filipino communities abroad, karaoke has become this vital connection to home.
Oh, tell me more about that.
In OFW communities, that's overseas Filipino workers, across the globe, videoke sessions are how they fight homesickness and recreate that joyful Filipino atmosphere.
It's like carrying a piece of home with you wherever you go.
Exactly. And you know what's fascinating? Most Filipino singers actually develop their skills through mimicry.
Really? How does that work?
Well, since formal vocal lessons are often too expensive, many learn by listening to and copying famous Western performers like Whitney Houston, Beyoncé, and Celine Dion.
That explains why so many Filipino singers have such similar styles to those artists.
Right. Filipinos are actually considered masters of mimicry, particularly when it comes to American popular music.
But there's also a health aspect to all this singing, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. Recent studies have shown that singing, especially in groups, has remarkable health benefits.
Like what?
Well, singing for just 1 hour can boost your immune system by increasing cytokine levels. These are proteins produced by your immune system.
That's incredible. Any other benefits?
It also helps with cardiac health through guided breathing. It lowers blood pressure and affects heart rate variability in positive ways.
So Filipinos are literally singing their way to better health.
And mental health too. Singing, especially in groups, has been shown to help with depression and anxiety.
That makes so much sense, especially in a communal setting like karaoke.
And you know what's really interesting? Cities that have more choirs actually tend to have higher average population ages.
Wait, what? How do they know that?
It's from a Yale and Harvard study. They found that singing can improve memory and concentration, especially in older adults.
So karaoke isn't just fun, it's actually helping people stay mentally sharp?
Exactly. They've actually found that certain regions of the right brain hemisphere linked to memory show increased grey matter volume in people who sing regularly.
That's fascinating. But let's talk about how this plays out in daily life. What happens at a typical Filipino gathering?
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a birthday party, a town fiesta, or just a slow Sunday night, you'll always find a karaoke machine within arm's reach.
Always? That seems like an exaggeration.
I'm actually not exaggerating. It's such a crucial part of Filipino social life that cities have had to create ordinances to regulate when people can sing.
No way. They actually have laws about karaoke?
Yes, because the sessions can run until early morning. That's how passionate people are about it.
It really shows how deeply embedded singing is in Filipino culture.
And it's not just about entertainment. Music has historically been a powerful force for social change in the Philippines.
Really? How so?
During the EDSA revolution in the 1980s, Filipino composers and bands used rock music with socially relevant lyrics to communicate during the revolution.
So music became a tool for social change?
Exactly. It inspired people to write songs that criticized discrimination, injustice, corruption, and poverty.
That's powerful. And this tradition continues today?
Absolutely. Music has become such an integral part of the Filipino way of life that it's impossible to separate it from social consciousness.
And it starts really young, doesn't it?
Yes, many Filipinos start learning songs even before they can read or write. It's just that natural and ingrained in the culture.
That's amazing. And I heard there's an interesting Filipino connection to karaoke technology.
Yes, the modern karaoke machine was actually invented by Roberto del Rosario, a Filipino.
Really? I thought karaoke was Japanese.
Well, the concept of videoke, where lyrics are shown on screen, was created in Japan, but Del Rosario holds the patent for the modern karaoke machine.
That's such a perfect connection to this whole story.
It really is. And you know what's beautiful? This tradition is being passed down to new generations, even in Filipino communities abroad.
How so?
There are stories of young Filipino Americans struggling with Tagalog but still enthusiastically singing Filipino songs at family gatherings.
That's such a beautiful way to keep the culture alive.
And their parents and grandparents love it, even if the pronunciation isn't perfect. It's about maintaining that connection to their heritage.
So singing really transcends everything: age, language barriers, social status.
Exactly. It's a universal language that brings people together, and Filipinos have mastered the art of using it to build community.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Co-Pilot Podcasts. Remember, whether you're tone deaf or a natural soprano, in Filipino culture, everyone has the right to sing, or as they say, lahat may karapatang kumanta.
And maybe that's the most beautiful thing about it. It's not about being perfect, it's about being together.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for listening, everyone.